This week's Playwright tip, time management. Learn how to manage your time, because you never... And I'm late. Time management. One of the most important things playwrights should understand. The first thing you want to do is you want to have a calendar. Have a calendar of every single event for the next coming weeks. You want to match that up with every piece of paper that's given to you with a calendar on it. Go by text messages, emails. Make sure you have every single event on your calendar as humanly possible. I am a really big fan of whiteboards because you can erase and go as much as you need. You can change it out really quickly. It's not concrete, but it's always there if you hang it up on the wall. My stickies don't really work here, so I don't really hang things up on the wall, but you know what I'm saying. Outside of calendar, make sure you have a list, a long to-do list of things you need to do over the course of the next couple days, couple hours. Just make sure you have a list to knock things out. And working on plays or paper that has a really strict deadline, and that'll be talked about later in this video, be sure to have some kind of outline, whether it's just a vague arrangement of ideas or an actual bullet point outline. Be sure to have that, because if you get stuck, you know where you can go to, you know where to jump to. It basically keeps you from banging your head against the door going, what do I do next, what do I do next, what do I do next, what do I do next? And time management is important, especially at grad school. There's a class here called First Drafts where you write a full-length play over the course of 72 hours. It's kind of insane, but if you don't know how to manage your time, you get stuck because you're doing that on top of a bunch of other projects, and you have to see shows, you have to go out and do things, and it gets tricky if the unexpected happens. So this week, it was a really busy week. Out of respect for my fellow students and professors, I don't bring the camera into the classroom, so, considering that's the majority of my time, I don't get a lot of chances to film much for this. What I did do is help out in the little theater and set up lights for the shows coming up there.
So John, what are you doing today?
We're setting up lights for the, for No Shame, and the show's going up in here. My priority is No Shame because it's nice to have it in a nice space like this that's 5 minutes from where I sleep. While I was working there, I got a call that we got our schedule for the Fringe.
You're not playing.
Damn. Okay, so give me. So what's the general details? Just give me the general. I know you don't have it right there in front of you. At the Fringe, the schedule is kind of interesting, for lack of a better word. Basically, a bunch of shows get put into a venue that best fits their needs, and then those shows are arranged into the schedule. You work with what you get. I mean, they have a lot of shows going on at Fringe, and it just makes our job a little harder because we have more afternoon shows than I anticipated. So, we'll just have to see what happens. Okay, our job just got harder. Producing from afar is a tricky thing. And getting everything done in a timely fashion is really difficult. So when the really unexpected happens, you gotta find a way to deal with it. So Friday night, all of a sudden I was outside and this huge windstorm comes in and I get nicked in the head with a tree branch. I'm okay, but all these winds started coming in, tornado-sized winds, took down a bunch of tree branches. We had to cancel No Shame for that evening. And we had to cancel a solo show on Saturday, which is like, what was that? And, well, the people in First Drafts who have to get that play written in 72 hours, that deadline still exists, so basically they were scrambling for anywhere they could find power, and they found power here, and they got some stuff done, which is great. The following morning, we saw the aftermath, and power was out all over campus. Unreal. So I wake up and we're dealing with a massive blackout. Whole campus is out. Oh. Hey Ricky, so what happened around here last night?
A bunch of stuff flew around. There was like a tornado and this girl named Dorothy's missing. I hear about a witch that's dead. But we're off to see the Wizard of Electricity right now because First Drafts, seriously, we're in a bind. I have to save them. Let's go.
Right. So last night we had a huge storm and, well, that's not a bush, that's parts of the tree. A couple of people are kind of screwed because they need power to finish their projects before Sunday. This is what happens. Holy crap. Yeah, we're slowly becoming a third world country. It's such a holy crap. Is that down? Oh Lord, look at that.
Oh wow.
Wow, look at that. Right on the way to the library.
Hey, we're all from the Playwright Lab.
Starting to see a disadvantage of a beautiful campus full of trees.
Yeah. that doesn't live in Tornado Alley.
All day, kind of, for the first drafters at least, it's been this grand search for a plug so they can keep working and get the deadline. It's pretty insane, you know. I have to get work done too, but it's not as pressing as things are for them because they have a 72-hour thing, and I feel really bad for them. My heart goes out to them, honestly. You have to deal with what you get. You never know what's going to happen, so get everything done now. That's my best recommendation. You can't make a better tip than that.